Alright guys, so even though I'm not there today, I still need to teach you new stuff. Okay, EOC is in 8 days. Okay, 8 days. That is so much sooner than you would think. Okay, so we have to keep going even though I'm not there. So today, go ahead and start a new table of contents. And we are going to call this table of contents, oops, that's supposed to be A, scatter plots. Okay, so the biggest thing with scatter plots, I believe, is going to be learning how to use your calculator. So, a lot of it is pretty straightforward. So, Mr. Jamison is going to be giving you a packet of paper. It looks pretty thick, but it shouldn't take you that long to do. We're going to break it up in pieces. So the first thing I want to talk about with scatter plots is the correlation. Okay, so baby heading is correlation. So correlation just kind of talks about the relationship between your x values and your y values. The relationship between x and y. Okay, there are 3 types of correlation. Alright, the first one is positive correlation. Now, when we talk about scatter plots, you're thinking about a graph. So, in order for a graph to be positive, then that means that your points are all going up. Okay, your second one is negative correlation. Okay, and I'll just, let you think this through. If positive was all going up, well then guess what? Negative is going down. And then the third is going to be no correlation. So in other words, all those points on our graph, they don't all mostly go up. They don't all mostly go down. It looks like somebody got a paintbrush and just splattered it everywhere on the graph. Okay, let me go ahead and say, if at any point you just pause this video as you need and take the notes and rewatch if you need to for future videos. So, with scatter plots, you have to tell me whether it is positive correlation, negative correlation, or no correlation just by looking at the graph. Alright, so this should be the paper on top of your packet. So right now I want you to go through those and tell me if it's positive correlation, negative correlation, or no correlation. So go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, here are your answers to those questions. Pretty straightforward. There is a back to this paper, but I'm not really going to do that. We're just going to, we'll do that if there's time at the end. So that's all there is with just telling me if it's positive correlation, negative correlation, or no correlation. So we're going to move on to a little bit more difficult stuff.